So I think we've reached SRXT.
Yeah.
SRXT.
No.
What is SRXT? What is SRXT?
SRXT. Well, this song was previously called SRXT, but which is antidepressant drug in the UK. There would have been probably legal issues if we'd named the song SRXT. So we took out the vowels and such. So that's where the title comes from, really.
So this is probably the most delicate moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, the way this is sung and the instruments you can hear. It's just the guitar. There is some like sort of twinkly sort of keyboard underneath,
And there's that
but it's really quite stark, isn't it?
And there's that kind of field recording of, just the sound of me actually on a train,
Yeah.
Walking from Liverpool Street to my house in East London.
So are you getting off the train?
Yeah. I'm not sure if you hear.
Because I hear the only thing I can hear is the announcement saying something like this train
Bang.
stops at Bang.
Yeah.
So that very much gives like a location almost to some of what this record is about. It's interesting. I was talking with someone earlier about this record, and they were listening to it on the subway, and like the sounds of the subway sort of intermingling with the record was something that I think that is accidental if you're listening it in that circumstance, but works really well. And I've listened to this record in varying places, but for me it works the best on the tube.
Yeah, I think so. That's actually one of my favourite spaces to listen to music is actually on a train. With your eyes closed, shutting the world out, and that's how a lot of people do listen to records. When they're commuting.
Yeah, that's true. So I suppose like that also caps off the whole thing. It's kind of saying like, here's a record. To suit that circumstance. Works on so many levels. This starting to build up here with drums and percussion and things. I was just going to say that thing of listening on the tube. The thing about the tube in London is it's so noisy that even when you can totally hear it, your music, there's always like noise of like brakes in the train and stuff. Okay, there's the big payoff on this song. This is a lot of guitars in here, there's a lot of vocals in here, isn't it?
Kitchen sink.
I know that when we were mixing this there was kind of differing views on how clear everything should be here. But I think what you end up with is just this kind of big
glorious
wave of emotion and sound. And I think it's nice to sort of finish on this.
Sorry?
It's a nice thing to finish on this
I think so too.
Big release, because there's so much sort of tension, isn't there? That with this you just think, wow, done. The journey's kind of some release there.
Walking in the countryside.